Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Mariya and I'm just out here trying to teach y'all what I know the very best I can. Welcome to Garlic Part 2, and I'm just gonna get into it because, there's Part 1, so go check that out if you haven't. I wanna show you two of my favorite cooking techniques to prepare garlic for future use. So you're basically just cooking it and storing it and then using it, as you need it. The first technique is going to be confit, and that's basically when you cover something in its own fat and cook it that way. But of course, garlic does not have its own fat, unfortunately. How awesome would that be? That'd be really cool. So I'm just going to use some olive oil. And then the second technique, I'm going to roast it just in the oven, and I'll show you how I do that as well. Both of these preparations take about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on your flavor preference, because the flavor gets deeper the longer you cook it. So really want you to have your own preferences, I'll probably bring that up every time you see me. And then I'll talk to you about, all the delicious things that you can do with this beautiful end product. And we're gonna talk about the tip of the danger zone too, so, stay tuned. I'm gonna get really close for this, so let's get close. So I like to remove the root end before I confit garlic, which is my preference, but it's not going to affect the flavor or anything. I just don't like the texture so much. But after I cut off the root end, I put the garlic in a pot and cover it completely with olive oil. Then put it on low on the stove and check it periodically to make sure it's not boiling or too hot, because it will burn if it's not done slowly. Low and slow is the concept here for not trying to fry anything. So this is what it looks like about halfway. It's been 45 minutes and I want to check and see where the flavor is. So I'm just going to taste it. If you do this step, make sure to let the garlic cool enough before you taste it, because it will be very hot, so just be careful. I'm looking for it to be a little sweet and have a very pleasant garlic flavor, and it's not there yet, so I'm gonna add some thyme and bay leaves and let it go for about 30 to 45 more minutes. And here's the finished garlic. It's beautiful and evenly caramelized and tastes delicious, and the oil's like liquid gold, especially with the addition of herbs. Another good method to use is roasting, especially if you don't have enough grease, And you could just roast it whole, so there's not much work involved at all. I just cut a little off the top, place it in the middle of some foil, top it with olive oil and salt, and close it up, leaving some space in between the garlic and the foil, so it doesn't get all stuck, I like to keep the fold pretty simple so I can go in and out without ripping up the foil. And I just put this in the oven at 450 degrees for about an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes. This is halfway. It looks pretty good, and the cloves poking out is a good sign for sure. I'm just feeling it to see how soft it is, and it's still kind of firm, so back in the oven it goes. And here it is. Gorgeous. You can peel back, squeeze that bad boy out. You can just kind of push into it. Squeeze them right on out. You can just squeeze it all out, but I like to just make sure I'm getting everything, breaking it up down to the root, so the root's nice and exposed, and you're just getting everything you can. Put it in mashed potatoes and vinaigrettes and smashed avocado toast. So many things you could do with this stuff. So one thing that I did want to mention is that the temperature danger zone is a real place. So it's between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So just make sure that you're not leaving food out of refrigeration for longer than 2 hours, and you're cooling it down within 2 hours below 40 degrees, because bacteria really likes to grow between those two temperatures. So just make sure you're being careful. Just be careful. Don't want to get your little baby sick, or yourself sick for that matter. Make sure you have some thermometers in your house, and you're being diligent about the amount of time you're leaving food out on the counter. Botulism. That's real. There's cookouts. You leave your stuff out. Just be careful with that. Be careful. We've been doing that stuff for years, and I mean, I don't think I've ever gotten sick, but that's the chance you take. You're taking a chance. Taking stuff home from someone's house that's just been sitting out for God only knows how long, and you're taking it home. Be careful, guys. You're like, what happened? I don't know. But I think that's all I got on garlic. I hope you enjoyed your time. Thank you so much for being here. I also just want to encourage you to continue to practice the things that you love and surround yourself with the things that you love, because it's only going to add confidence and beauty to your life. I'm going to mention this all the time because it's really important that you understand the power that you have. So keep practicing. I really hope that I'm able to help you in some sort of way, and you're able to take something from this and, put it in your life. So have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time, I hope. Okay. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.